Okay? Then yung nasa C1 and C2 mo na matrix form, yan yung magiging psi mo. So ang tawag dito sa symbol na yan is psi. So yung psi na yan yung gagamitin mo para makuha si CP. Okay? Therefore, CC is C psi. Where C1, ganun pa rin, C1 e raised to lambda 1t omega 1, C2 is C2 e raised to lambda 2t omega 2. Okay? CC hindi naman mababago yan eh. I-write mo lang siya into C psi para makuha mo yung CP. Okay? Kasi yung psi na yan ang gagamitin mo for CP. So kung dati C prime is equals to AC, yung ginagamit natin, ngayon yung C prime papalitan lang natin ng psi. So psi prime is equals to A psi. So pinalitan lang natin yung variable. So for CP, so kunin natin yung formula ng CP. So ilelet natin na yung CP is psi u. Therefore, kapag dinerivative mo yung CP, magiging ano yan, di ba? CP prime is equals to, eto, product formula sa differential calculus, yung UDV plus PDU. So, eto yung U mo, yung psi yung U mo, then yung U yung V mo. So, U, copy mo yung U, tapos DB, kaya siya naging U prime, plus V, yung U, then DU, psi prime. Okay? Then, di ba, ang C prime natin is ACP plus G. Yung C prime natin doon sa last topic, i-substitute natin dito sa C prime natin. Okay? Kaya siya naging psi U prime plus U psi prime is equals to A psi U plus G. Okay? So, yung CP prime, pinalitan mo lang nito. Yung A, copy mo lang. Yung CP mo, ito yan, di ba? So, pinalitan mo lang siya ng psi U, then copy mo yung G. So,
Sir,
since, ano yun?
Sir, ano po ulit yung tawag dyan sa parang tinidor ng ano?
Psi nga yan,
Ito
psi.
po. Psi, okay po.
Yeah. Psi.
Yun, thank you, sir.
So, saan na ba tayo? Andito na tayo, no? So, since nga, di ba, yung psi prime natin is A psi, eto. Yung psi prime, palitan natin siya ng A prime. A psi. So, asan ba dyan may psi prime? So, ito, di ba? So, copy mo lang to, kaya yan pa rin yan. Ito, palitan mo siya ng A psi, kaya naging U A psi. Then ito, copy mo lang din, then copy mo lang to. Tapos, kapag nilipat mo to, makakancel lang yan, di ba? Kasi magiging negative A psi U. So, therefore, ang matitirang equation na lang natin dyan is psi U prime is equals to G. Ang goal natin dito is to get the value of U. Okay? So, yung psi lipat natin sa kabila, kaya siya naging psi inverse of G. Then, integrate natin both side of the equation. Kapag in-integrate mo yung U prime, magiging U na lang yan, di ba? Then, copy mo yung the rest sa kabilang equation. Tapos, maglagay ka ng dt. Okay? Since CP natin is psi U, therefore, kapag kinuha natin yung formula ng CP is psi, copy mo yung psi, tapos copy mo yung U, which is psi inverse G dt. So, yan yung formula natin ng CP and CC. Okay? So, try natin yung sample natin nung last meeting. So, X prime. So, same example lang nung last meeting para makita nyo yung yung kung ma-compare nyo yung dalawa. So, 3x plus y minus 3 sine 3t. Then, yung y prime natin nun is 7x minus 3y minus 16 sine 3t plus 9 cos sine 3t. Tama ba? 3x plus y minus 3 sine 3t. 7x minus 3y minus 16 sine 3t plus 9 cos sine 3t. Plus yung x of 0 natin doon is 3. Then y of 0 is 6. Ano ba sagot nun? Sagot natin dyan is x is equals to 3 e raised to 4t plus sine 3t. Then y is equals to 3 e raised to 4t plus 3 cos 3t. Okay, so solve na natin by using variation of parameters. So first step na gagawin natin, same process lang din, kukunin natin yung say C. So say C lagi namang by homogeneous solution lang naman yan. So first step, i-write muna natin siya into a matrix form. Ano nga ulit yung matrix form? C prime is equals to AC plus G. So C prime is equals to, yung A natin is 3, 1, 7, negative 3. 3, 1, 7, negative 3. Ito yan, di ba? 3, 1, 7, negative 3. C plus yung G natin, yung natira, yung may sine and cosine function. Negative 3 sine 3t. Tapos dito naman, itong dalawa. Negative 16 sine 3t plus 9 cosine 3t. Then C of 0 natin is equals to xy 36. Solving for say C. So, kunin natin yung determinant. Ima-minus natin yung diagonal sa lambda. 3 minus lambda. 1, 7, negative 3 minus lambda is equals to 0. So, magiging 3 minus lambda times negative 3 minus lambda minus 7 times 1 is equals to 0. Tapos multiply natin, magiging ano yan, di ba? So magiging 9. Simplify na agad natin, minus x squared minus 3 lambda. Tapos positive 3 lambda plus lambda squared minus 7 is equals to 0. Negative 9 pala, no? So, cancel yung negative 3 lambda. So, magiging negative 9 plus lambda squared minus 7 is equals to 0. Okay? So, negative 9 minus 7 is negative 16. So, lambda squared minus 16 is equals to 0. Therefore, lipat natin yung 16, lambda squared. So, therefore, lambda is positive negative 4. Lambda 1 is positive 4, then lambda 2 is negative 4. Or pwede namang negative, balik na rin na lang natin. Negative 4, then lambda 2 is positive 4. Okay? Then substitute natin for lambda 1 is equals to negative 4. Omega 1 is A1, B1. So magiging, i-direct sub ko na, no? 3 minus lambda, so magiging 3 plus 4. Then 1, 7, negative 3 plus 4. Naging plus kasi minus times minus is a positive. A1, B1 is equals to 0. Then check natin kung parallel. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7A1 plus B1 is equals to 0. 7A1 4 minus 3, so plus B1 is equals to 0. So by looking at the equation, since parehas naman sila, automatic parallel na yan. Okay? So ilalet natin if A1 is equals to 1, so B1 is negative 7. Kasi kung A1 to, so magiging 1, lipat natin sa kabila, B1 is negative 7. No? Same lang din sa kabila kasi same equation lang naman sila. Therefore, omega 1 is equals to 1 negative 7. So gamitin natin yung lambda 2 which is positive 4. For lambda 2 is equals to positive 4. Omega 2 is A2B2. So substitute natin yung positive 4. So 3 minus lambda. So 3 minus 4. Tapos 1, 7, negative 3 minus 4. A2, B2 is equals to 0. So 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So negative A2. Then 1 times B2 is B2. Is equals to 0. So sa kabilang equation, 7 times A2 is 7A2. Then negative 7 B2 is equals to 0. So check natin kung parallel sila if A1 is equals to 1. So negative 1 yan, no? Plus B2 is equals to 0. B2 is equals to 1. So therefore, B2 is equals to 1. So sa kabilang equation, if A1 is equals, A2 pala, no? Sorry. A2 is equals to 1. So 7 times 1 minus 7B2 is equals to 0. So negative 7B2 is equals to negative 7. Negative 7 divide negative 7 is positive 1. So therefore, parallel sila. Okay? So therefore, omega 2 natin is 1, 1. Okay, therefore, writing for say C is C1 plus, C1 plus C2. Say C is C1, ano yung omega 1 natin? 1 negative 7. 1 negative 7 e raised to lambda 1, which is negative 40, plus C2, lambda 2 natin is 1, 1. E raised to lambda 2, which is positive 40. Then, i-multiply natin yung e raised to negative 40 sa loob nung 1 negative 7, then e raised to 40 sa loob ng 1, 1 para makuha natin si psi. Okay, so say C. Saan ba? Dito na lang Dito na lang siguro sa baba. Therefore, say C is equals to C1. Kapag multiply mo to sa loob, magiging e raised to negative 40 tsaka negative 7 e raised to negative 40. Plus C2, e raised to 40, then e raised to 40. Okay? So, ito, yung nasa loob nung ating parenthesis, yan yung tinatawag natin na psi. Based dun sa ating explanation kanina, no? Nasa na ba yan? Ayun. Di ba? Yung nasa loob ng ating parenthesis, yan yung psi na tinatawag. Okay? So, kunin natin si psi. Ayun, nakuha na natin. So, therefore, psi is e raised to negative 40, negative 7 e raised to negative 40, e raised to 40, then e raised to 40. So kapag nakuha mo na si psi, makukuha mo na si P. Okay. So, guhitan ko lang. Yan. Ang init eh. No? So, ayan. So, nakuha mo na si Sai. Para makuha si P, ano nga ang formula ng P natin? P is psi u or P natin is psi integral of psi inverse g dt. So yung psi okay na, no? Kukunin na lang natin si psi inverse. So by definition, yung psi natin is a matrix. So ito. So matrix yung psi natin, hindi kagaya, kapag nag-inverse tayo ng matrix, meron tayong apat na method. So kung matatandaan nyo nung high school or senior high, so kapag kinuha natin yung inverse of matrix, so meron tayong apat na method. So ang tawag namin dyan is DTAD. So una, kukunin mo yung kanyang determinant. Tapos transpose. Then after that, kukunin mo yung adjoint. Tanda pa ba to o limot na din? Adjoint nung transpose natin. Then last is limot na. Bakit ganun? Sige. So last step is divide the adjoint by determinant. Yan. So ganyan lagi yung pagkuha ng inverse of matrix natin. So matrix yung psi ha kasi 'di ba? Apat yung naka-matrix form siya doon sa ating formula. So yung psi dito, okay na yan, isa-substitute mo na lang yan. Ang problema mo na lang is yung psi inverse. Wait lang, CR lang muna ako. Nag-join ba? Okay na, balik na tayo. May nag-message ba? Okay. Sige. Check nyo yung sign ko baka mamaya mali. May namali akong sign ako, uulit tayo na ito. So, kunin natin si psi inverse. So, kapag nire-write mo tong DTAD sa formula, yung psi inverse natin is 1 over determinant. Kasi diba, i-divide mo yung adjoint sa determinant. Adjoint of psi. So, kapag i-rewrite mo siya as formula, ganyan yan. Okay? So, kunin natin si adjoint, ano ba magandang unahin? Yung 1 over determinant na lang muna yung kunin natin para mabilis. So, 1 over determinant of psi is equals to determinant of yung ating psi. Asan ba yung psi? Ayun. E raised to negative 40, E raised to 40, negative 7, E raised to negative 40, tsaka E raised to 40. So, since 1 over determinant yan, raised to negative 1. Okay, so determinant, erase mo sa -1, so 1 over determinant of psi yan. So ganun din, kapag sa pagkuha ng determinant, diagonal na pababa minus diagonal na pataas. So multiply natin, magiging e raised to na -40 times e raised to 40 minus -7 e raised to a -40 times e raised to 40. Tapos raise mo pa sa -1. Ang init. 1 over psi inverse is equals to, so ilan to? E raised to -40 tsaka e raised to 40. Ilan yan? Ilan? Okay, nag-review na tayo sa math, diba? So copy mo yung base, -40, tapos i-add mo yung exponent. So ilan yan? So 0, diba? So
Cancel, sir.
e raised
1 na lang, sir.
Ayan. So 1 na lang yan. E raised to 0 is equals to 1. So ganun din sa ating, so negative times negative is 7. Ganun din, e raised to -40, e raised to 40 is e raised to 0 or 1. 7 times 1. Okay? So 1 plus 7 is 8. I-inverse natin, ilan yan?
1 over 8, sir.
So 1 over 8. Okay? So nakuha na natin si 1 over determinant nung psi natin. So ang problema na lang natin is the adjoint of psi. So para makuha mo si adjoint, wait lang, next. Yan. So para makuha mo si adjoint of psi, natawag nating adjoint sa matrix, may susundan kang sign. So kapag yung matrix mo is, ano ba yung matrix natin? 2 by 2, no? So kapag ang matrix natin is 2 by 2, ang papalo mo na sign is positive, negative, negative, positive. So lagi mong i-follow yung sign na yan. Okay? So kapag ang matrix mo na na-form is 3 by 3, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So, and so on and so forth. Hindi pala 3 by 3, no? Sorry. So, positive. Putik talaga. Positive, negative, positive. Yan, ganyan. And so on and so forth. So, ganyan yung i-follow mo na rule kapag kukuha ka ng adjoints. So, since 2 ba yung matrix natin, ito yung sign na susundin natin. So, positive, negative, negative, positive. So, adjoint of psi is, so positive, asan yung sign natin? Ito, di ba? Ito yung sign natin. So, magiging, so first, yung 1, 1 natin na table is e raised to -40. So, positive, ang hirap magsulat. E raised to -40. Nasusundan ba? Tapos yung pangalawa, e raised to 40, no? So, dapat negative. So, negative, e raised to wait lang. Ayan. Ay, adjoint ko pala to. Wait lang. Kapag nag-adjoint ka pala, nandito yung tinatawag na yung takip-takip. Tatakpan mo yung wait lang Paano ko ba ito tatakpan? Copy ko lang to yung sign natin. Copy ko lang yung sign dito. E raised to E, protect talaga. E raised to -40, e raised to 40, -7, e raised to -40, then e raised to 40. So kapag adjoint, bago mo lagyan ng sign, gagamitin mo muna yung yung takip-takip, kukunin mo muna yung cofactor. So, paano kunin si cofactor? Like for example, dun sa, dito sa unang natin, unang factor natin. So, kailangan, ito yung natin, di ba? Ito yung unang lalagyan natin ng factor. So, lahat nung tatamaan ng horizontal line niya, then vertical line, yun yung hindi mo isusulat. So, alin yung natira, e raised to 40. And follow mo yung sign positive, e raised to 40. Nagets niyo ba? Sa matrix. Pero
Hindi, sir.
dapat di ko na ina-explain yun. Dapat alam nyo na yun. Eh. Wait lang. Ito yung sign natin, di ba? Hirap kasi explain eh. So, para makuha mo yung adjoint niyan, may tinatawag tayo na cofactor. Cofactor sa matrix. So, cofactor, para makuha mo yung cofactor, di ba, nandito tayo sa matrix 1-1. So, lahat ng tatamaan niya horizontally and vertically, hindi mo i-consider as cofactor. Kung alin yung matitira, yun yung magiging cofactor mo. Okay? So, ang natira dyan, e raised to 40. Therefore, ang cofactor mo sa matrix 1-1 is positive. Follow natin yung sign, e raised to 40. So, isa pa. Doon na tayo sa sa second. Ang matrix natin sa pangalawa is e raised to 40, di ba? So, kunin natin yung cofactor. So, yung tatamaan niya vertically, so x na yan. Yung tatamaan niya horizontally, x na. So, matitira is negative 7 e raised to negative 40. So, bago mo isulat yan dito, follow mo muna yung sign. So, since negative yung sign mo, magiging negative 7 e raised to negative 40. Nakuha yung pagkuha ng cofactor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you po.
So, yan. Ang tawag namin dyan is yung takip-takip. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung cofactor sa pangatlo, ayan, bilugan mo lang yan. Tapos yung tatamaan dito, x na yan. So, natira is e raised to 40. So, since ang sign natin dito is negative, magiging negative e raised to 40. Okay? Then last, ito. So, horizontal, vertical. So, ang natira is e raised to negative 40. So, since positive yan, copy mo lang as is. E raised to negative 40. So, yan na yung kanyang cofactor. Okay? Then, raised to transpose. Kapag transpose of a matrix naman, pabaliktarin mo naman yung pa-horizontal mo, gagawin mong pa-vertical, din yung pa-vertical mo, gagawin mong horizontal. Like for example, ito. Ano yung pa-vertical natin? Ito, di ba? So, gagawin mo siyang pa-horizontal. So, para matanggal mo yung transpose dyan, gagawin mo siyang pa-horizontal. E raised to 40 minus e raised to 40. Okay? Then ito, gawin mo rin siyang pa-horizontal. So, negative tsaka negative. So, positive na yan, no? So, positive 7, e raised to negative 40. Tapos, e raised to negative 40. Ayan, nagets yan? Para matanggal yung transpose.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, yan na yung adjoint mo. Ang value ng adjoint mo is e raised to 40, negative e raised to 40, 7 e raised to negative 40, tsaka e raised to negative 40. So, punta na tayo sa formula ng psi. Psi inverse is 1 over determinant ng psi, adjoint of psi. So, direct sub na lang to, no? Psi inverse is equals to 1 over psi is 1 over 8. Adjoint natin is e raised to 40 negative e raised to 40, 7 e raised to negative 40, then e raised to negative 40. Yeah. Okay? So, nakuha mo na si psi inverse, makukuha na natin si psi p. Formula ng psi p natin is psi integral of psi inverse gdt or psi integral of u yan, di ba? dt. Tama ba? Psi u lang pala. Psi u. So, meron ka ng psi, kunin mo na lang si u. So, u is equals to the integral of psi inverse g dt. Ito yan. Ito yung u. Then, ito yung psi. Okay? So, hiniwalay ko lang kasi medyo mahaba yan pag dinirekta natin. Sabihin niyo pag naguguluhan kayo, uulitin ko. Okay? So, ayan. So, psi inverse, ito, copy mo lang to, yung 1 over 8, e raised to 40, 7 e raised to negative 40. Yung g mo, i-copy mo lang din, yung sinegregate natin kanina. Ito. Ito yung g natin, di ba? Then, copy mo yung dt. Okay? So, therefore, u is equals to the integral. Yung 1 over 8, i-multiply na natin sa loob. So, magiging 1 over 8. Nipisan ko lang yung ano ko. Mahaba kasi ito. 1 over 8 e raised to 40. Pangit. Yan. 1 over 8 e raised to 40. Tapos negative 1 over 8 e raised to 40. Sa baba naman is 7 over 8. E raised to negative 40. Tapos 1 over 8 e raised to negative 40. Yung g natin is negative 3 sine 3t. Tapos negative 16 sine 3t plus 9 cosine 3t. Then copy mo yung dt. So hindi mo naman ma-integrate yan ng ganyan. I-multiply mo yung ito dito. So i-multiply natin. So u is equals to the integral of negative 3. Ito i-multiply mo dito, di ba? So magiging negative 3 over 8 e raised to 40 sine 3t. Tapos ito, i-multiply mo sa baba. So positive 16 over 8 e raised to 40 sine 3t. Tapos yung isa pa, negative 1 over 8 times 9 is 9 over 8. Ano? So negative 9 over 8. E raised to 40 cosine 3t. So ganun din sa baba. So ito, i-multiply mo dito. So negative 3 times negative positive 7 over 8 is negative 21 over 8 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then ito, i-multiply mo dito sa baba. So negative 16 over 8 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t Then, ito, multiply mo dito sa 9 cosine 3t. So, magiging 9 over 8 plus 9 over 8 e raised to a negative 40 cosine 3t. Then, copy mo yung dt. Ayan. So, kapag ganyan, pwede mo na siyang integrate. So, bago ka mag-integrate, i-combine mo muna yung like terms kasi mahaba yung process kapag nag-integrate ka na agad eh. So, hanggat maaari, simplify natin yung pwedeng i-simplify. So, may pwede bang pagsamahin dyan? So, ang pwedeng pagsamahin dyan is ito, tsaka ito. Parehas sila, no? Then ito, tsaka ito. Parehas din. Pagsamahin natin. So, negative 3 over 8 plus 16 over 8. 16 minus 3 is positive 13, no? 13 over 8. Copy mo yung e raised to 40 sine 3t. So, okay na yung dalawang yan. Tapos copy mo yung negative 9 over 8 e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. Or pang isang dt na lang. Yan. Then sa baba, i-add din natin. So, negative 21 over 8 minus 16 over 8. So, ilan ba yan? 16 plus 21 is 37. So, negative 37 over 8. Copy mo yung e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then, copy mo yung natira, which is 9 over 8. E raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. Okay? So, i-arrange lang natin para hindi siya nakakalito. Pag hiwa-hiwalayin natin, therefore u is 13 over 8 integral of e raised to 40. Diba rule sa integral, nilalabas natin yung constant. Sine 3t dt minus 9 over 8 integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. So sa baba, negative 37 over 8 integral of e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. Then plus 9 over 8 integral of e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. So yan na yung ating i-integrate. Okay? So isa-isahin natin yan. Hindi pwedeng isang diretso mo. Mahihirapan ka. So integrate muna natin yung una. So yung constant, tanggalin na natin kasi maano lang tayo dyan, matatanggalan yan. So integrate natin yung unang integral dyan, yung integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So kapag ganyan, automatic integration by parts, integration by parts tapos repeating. Kasi wala namang diretsong ganyan na formula sa ating integral calculus. So maglelet ka, ililet mo syempre yung hindi na uulit kapag integration by parts. Kaso kapag inintegral mo to, kapag dinerivative mo yan, e raised to 40 pa rin yan, no? Kapag ito, dinerivative mo, magiging cosine. Tapos kapag dinerivative mo ulit, magiging sine ulit. So, repeating ang tawag dyan. Ibig sabihin, nauulit. So, ang gagawin mo, pili ka na lang ng isa na ililet mo tsaka integral of tb. So, piliin natin yung u natin as e raised to 40. Integral niyan is 4 e raised to 40 dt. Okay? Tapos, integral of tv. Siyempre, yung natira, integral of sine 3t dt. So, anong integral ng sine? Negative cosine. So, v is negative. Anong integral ng angle niya? 1/3, ano? So, negative 1/3 cosine 3. Okay? So, integration by parts. Ang formula natin is uv minus integral of pdu. So, integration by parts, alam po, nanggaling lang yan sa sa product rule, di ba? Ano ba yan? UV is equals to, paano ba na-derive? VDU plus UTV. Tapos, tapos integral mo lahat yan. So, integral ng derivative is UB, integral of VDU, minus integral of UDV. Kaya siya naging integral of UDV is equals to UV minus integral of VDU. Okay? So, yan ang galing yung formula natin sa product rule. Anyway, hindi naman kailangan na yan. Pinakita ko lang. Okay, so substitute lang natin. Ano yung U natin? Ang U natin is e raised to 40. Ano yung V natin? Negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Then, ano yung V natin? Negative 1/3. No? So, minus negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Tapos, TU natin is 4 e raised to 40 dt. So, V du. Ayan yan. So, simplify lang natin para madali. So, negative 1/3 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. So, minus is positive. Pagsamahin mo na lahat ng constant, so 4/3. Integral of cosine 3t e raised to 40 dt. Diba? Naulit lang siya. So, kapag ganyan naulit, mag-integration by parts ka ulit. So, ile-let you mo, kaparehas na nung kanina. Let you natin is e raised to 40. Du natin is 4 e raised to 40 dt. Integral of TP natin, yung natira. Ang natira natin, cosine 3t. Cosine 3t dt. So, therefore, V is equals to, so, integral ng cosine is positive sign. Integral ng angle niya is 1/3. 1/3 sine 3t. Okay, so, integration by parts ulit. So, copy mo lang yung negative 1/3 e raised to 40 cosine 3t plus 4/3 times yung integral nung iyong cosine 3t e raised to 40 dt. So, ang integral niyan is UDB minus VDU. Ang U natin is 1/3 sine 3t tapos e raised to 40. Nagets ba? Ito yung U, ito yung V. So, UDV minus integral of VDU. Ang V natin is 1/3 sine 3t. Then, DU natin is 4 e raised to 40 dt. Okay. Haba, putik. Isa pa lang pala. Okay, so simplify lang natin yung nasa loob. So, negative 1/3. Copy lang natin to 4 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. So, 4/3 times 1/3 is 4/9. E raised to 40 sine 3t. Then, yung last equation is 4/3 times 1/3. Hindi no. 4/3 times 1/3 times 4. May 4 pa pala. So 16/9. So negative yan. 16/9 integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So mapapansin nyo, ganun pa rin, may integral pa rin tayo. Kaso, bumalik siya doon sa dati. Diba? E raised to 40, ito yung integrate natin, diba? E raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So bumalik siya sa dati, e raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So i-equate natin yan dito sa kabilang equation. So integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So kapag repeating pinagsasama natin yung naulit tsaka doon sa inintegral natin. So ilipat lang natin yung sa kabila. So magiging 16/9 magiging positive ano. Ito automatic 1 yung constant yan, di ba? So magiging 1 plus 16/9. Gets ba? Yan. Then, same lang naman sila nung nasa loob. E raised to 40 sine 3t dt. Gets ba? Gets ba to? May estudyante pa ba ako?
Meron, sir.
Okay. So, pinagsama lang natin yung same, yung like terms. Diba? Kasi naulit naman na siya eh. So, ito, automatic 1 yung nandito. Then, ito, 16/9. So, magiging 1 plus 16/9. Copy mo yung nasa loob. Then, negative 1/3 e raised to 40 cosine 3t plus 4/9 e raised to 40 sine 3t. Ayan, babawi kayo sa next exam. Ganyan yung exam natin. So, 1 plus 16/9. So, 9/9 plus 16/9 is 25. 25/9. So, 25/9 integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t dt is equals to negative 1/3 e raised to 40 cosine 3t plus 4/9 e raised to 40 sine 3t. So, para mawala yung 25/9, i-multiply natin both sides of the equation by 9/25. Para makuha mo na yung integral. So, divide natin by, multiply natin by 9/25. So, 9/25. So, therefore, cancel na yan. Integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t dt is equals to 9/25 times negative 1/3. So, magiging 3 na lang to, no? Tapos ito, 1. So, magiging 3, negative 3 over 25, ano? E raised to 40 cosine 3t plus, and cancel yung 9, ano, kapag minultiply mo yan. So, 4/25 e raised to 40 sine 3t. So, ayan na yung ating integral sa first part ng ating matrix. So, asan na yung matrix natin? Ayan, nakuha na natin yung integral nito. Meron pa tayong tatlo. So, kunin natin yung integral nito. Okay? So, ganun din, iwanan muna natin yung constant. Kasi kung ano yung integral nito, i-multiply lang naman natin sa constant para hindi lumaki yung value para mabilis tayo mag-solve. So, kunin natin yung integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. So, second part, integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. Okay, so integration by parts, repeating kasi kapag dinerivative mo yung e raised to 40, maulit lang yan, cosine, ganun din, magiging sine and cosine lang din. So, i-let you natin, e raised to 40, du is 4 e raised to 40 dt. Then, integral of TB natin, yung natira, integral of cosine 3t dt. So therefore, B is integral ng cosine is positive sign. Integral ng angle is 3. So 1/3 sine 3t. So apply natin yung formula. V du minus U dv. Ang V natin is 1/3 sine 3t. Ang du natin is 4 e raised to 40. Minus, ang U natin is, integral ano. Ang U natin is, wait. Tama ba yung formula? UP pala. Ulit. Hindi yung sinabi, mali yung formula ko. Formula natin is UV minus integral of VDU. So U natin is e raised to 40. Ang U natin, V natin is 1/3 sine 3t. Minus integral of V, which is 1/3 sine 3t. Times du natin is 4 e raised to 40 dt. So simplify natin to. So 1/3 e raised to 40 sine 3t minus, so 4 times 3 is 4/3 integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So may integral ulit tayo, gamitan natin ng integration by parts. So ilalet yun natin, e raised to 40, du natin is 4 e raised to 40 dt. So integral of tb yung natira, so sine 3t dt. Sine 3t dt. So integral ng sine is negative cosine, integral ng angle is 1/3. So 1/3 negative cosine 3t. So same process, apply natin dito. So 1/3 e raised to 40 sine 3t minus 4/3 times integral no e raised to 40 sine 3t dt. So ang integral niyan is negative 1/3 e raised to 40 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. So UV no. Ito yung U, ito yung V. So negative 1/3 e raised to 40 cosine 3t minus integral of V du. Yung V natin is negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Yung du natin is 4 e raised to 40 dt. So simplify lang natin. Ilang page na to? 13 page na. Malaki ata sulat ko eh. So copy natin 1/3 e raised to 40 sine 3t. So positive 4/9 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. Then negative times negative is positive times negative is negative. Negative 4 times 4 is 16/9. Integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. So kapag bumalik na sa dati, ito yan, di ba? E raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. Kapag bumalik na sa dati, equate mo doon sa integral niya. So integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. So automatic, 1 ulit yan. Tapos lipat natin yung 16/9. So magiging positive 16/9. So therefore, 1 plus 16 over 9 e raised to integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt is equals to 1/3 e raised to 40 sine 3t plus 4 over 9 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. Okay? So 16 over 9 is ganun din, no? 25 over 9. So 25 over 9 integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt is equals to 1/3 e raised to 40 sine 3t plus 4 over 9 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. Multiply natin both side of the equation by 9 over 25 para makuha natin yung integral. Therefore, cancel to. Integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt is equals to, so 9 over 25 times 1/3 is 3 over 25. Kasi makakancel yung 3 sa ilalim. E raised to 40 sine 3t. Then 4 over 9 times 9 over 25 is 4 over 25. E raised to 40 cosine 3t. Ayan na. So, ayan na yung integral natin sa pangalawa. Okay? So, okay na tayo sa pangalawa. Dito na tayo sa pangatlo. So, integral of, magkaiba sila, no? Kasi ito, e raised to negative 40. Yung nasa taas, e raised to positive 40. So, another integration by parts ulit yan. So, integrate natin. Haba naman. Ano ba yan? Ano ba integrate? E raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. So, integrate daw natin si e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Madali lang naman to, mahaba lang talaga siya. And dapat master niyo yung yung inverse of matrix kasi kapag di niyo alam yung cofactor, mga adjoint, hindi kahit tama tong integration by parts niyo, mamali pa rin kayo. Okay? So paki-master na lang yun. So let yun natin is yung e raised to negative 40. Yung du natin is magiging negative 4 na, no? Kasi negative 4 yung nasa taas eh. Yung exponent niya. So negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. Then integral of dv natin, yung natira, integral of sine 3t dt. Then yung v natin is integral ng sine is positive tama ba yung nasulat ko? Tama. Integral ng sine is negative cosine. Tapos integral ng angle is 1/3. So negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Okay? So gamitan natin ang formula. Anong formula natin? uv minus integral of v du. Ang u natin is e raised to negative 40. Ang v natin is negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Minus integral of p natin is negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Then du is negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. Para matutulog baka mamaya tulog na kayo pagsasampalin ko kayo.
Ito ng ulo ko, sir.
Okay, so simplify natin. Para matutulog baka mamaya ginagawa niyo pampatulog yung boses ko Okay, sir. Nakikinig ba kayo? Sige.
So, nalilito na, sir.
Integration by parts. Naturo naman to sa inyo, di ba? Calculus, integral.
Di, sir.
Naturo yan, repeating integration by parts. So sa amin naturo
Simula po yun yung online class, sir.
Ayo.
Tapos wala na.
Bandang dulo kasi to. Okay lang yan, at least ako yung nagturo sa inyo ng integration by parts. So simplify na natin to, no? So negative 1/3 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. Then minus, minus, minus. So negative times negative is positive times negative. So magiging negative ulit. Labas natin yung constant 4 over 3 integral of e raised to negative 4t cosine 3t dt. Okay? So, ayun, may integral ulit tayo. Kunin natin si u and si dv. So, yung u natin, e raised to negative 40 pa rin. Du natin is negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. Then, yung integral of dv, syempre yung natira, integral of cosine 3t dt. So, integral ng cosine is a positive sign. So, integral ng angle is 1/3. Kaya yung v mo is 1/3 sine 3t. So, substitute mo ulit. Copy mo yung na-integrate na. So, negative 1/3 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t minus 4/3 times integral nung e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. So, integral niyan is uv minus v du. So, ang u natin is e raised to negative 40. Yung v natin is 1/3 sine 3t minus integral of v du, which is 1/3 sine 3t times negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. Okay? So, simplify lang ulit. So, copy mo to, negative 1/3 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. So, 4/3 times 1/3 is negative 4 over 9. E raised to negative 40 sine 3t. So, negative times negative. So, tatlong negative yan. So, negative ulit yan. Negative times negative times negative is negative. So, 4 times 3. Sorry. 4 times 4 pala, no? So, 16. 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 16 over 9. Integral of e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. So, kapag bumalik na siya sa dati, bumalik na, no? Ayun, e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. Ayan. Pag bumalik na sa dati, equate mo na doon sa integral niya para mapagsama mo na. E raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. Okay, so, yung 16 over 9, i-add natin dito. So, maging 1 plus 16 over 9. Integral of e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt is equals to negative 1/3 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t minus 4 over 9 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. So, 1 plus 16 over 9 is 25 over 9. Integral of e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. Tapos copy mo yung natira. Negative 3, negative 1/3 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t minus 4 over 9 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then, multiply natin both sides of the equation by 9 over 25 para makancel yung constant sa integral. So, ayan. Therefore, integral of e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt is equals to 9 over 25 times negative 1/3 is negative 3 over 25. E raised to negative 40 cosine 3t minus, so cancel yung 9, ano? So 4 over 25. E raised to negative 40 sine 3t. So yan na yung integral natin sa pangatlo. So okay na yung pangatlo. Saan na ba yun? Pang-apat na tayo. So last one. So e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. So integrate ulit natin yan by using integration by parts. Integral of e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. Okay? Ako ayaw na makisama. Ayan. So integral na natin. So u is yung e raised to negative 40. du is negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. So yung natira, yun yung integral of tv natin. Integral of tv is integral of cosine 3t dt. So v natin, integral ng cosine is positive sign. Integral ng angle is 1/3. So 1/3 sine 3t. Okay na. Gamitin natin yung formula. uv minus integral of v du. Ang u natin is e raised to negative 40. Ang v natin ay 1/3 sine 3t. Minus integral of v, 1/3 sine 3t times negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. So v du. Okay, so simplify lang natin to. So magiging 1/3 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then negative times negative is positive. Labas natin yung constant. 4/3 integral of e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. Then integrate ulit natin kasi meron pa tayong integral sign. So ang u natin, e raised to negative 40. du natin ay negative 4. E raised to negative 40 dt. Integral of tb yung natira, integral of sine 3t dt. So integral ng sine natin is negative cosine. Integral ng angle is 1/3, therefore negative 1/3 cosine 3t. Then ayun na. Integrate na natin. So copy mo yung equation 1/3 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t plus 4/3. Ang integral nito is uv minus v du, no? Integration by parts. So u natin, e raised to negative 40. uv, negative 1/3. Cosine 3t. Minus integral of v du. uv natin is negative 1/3. Cosine 3t. Then du natin is negative 4 e raised to negative 40 dt. Okay, so simplify na natin yung equation. So copy natin to. 1/3 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then 4/3 times negative 1/3 is negative 4/9. E raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. Then 4/3 times negative 1/3 times negative 4 times negative. So tatlong negative yan, no? So magiging negative na yan. Negative 4 times 4, 16. 4/3 tsaka 4, 1/3 tsaka 4. So 16/9. 16/9 integral of e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. So naulit, e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. So naulit, pagsamahin na natin. Okay? So integral of e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. Okay, so ano din? 25/9 pa rin, no? So magiging 1 plus 16/9 integral of e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt is equals to 1/3 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t minus 4 over 9 e raised to negative 40 cos sine 3t. So, diretso na natin, multiply natin by ilan ba yun? 25 over 9, 9 over 25. So, therefore, cancel na to. Integral of e raised to negative 40 cos sine 3t dt is equals to, so 1/3 times 9 over 25 is 3 over 25. So 3 over 25 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t minus, so 4 over 9 times 9 over 25 is 4 over 25. Negative 4 over 25 e raised to negative 40 cos sine 3t. So nakuha na natin lahat ng integral. Isa-substitute na natin lahat yan sa u. Okay? Asan na yung u? So eto. So lahat ng integral na nakuha natin, isa-substitute natin yan sa u. So therefore u, medyo mahaba ito, no? Is equals to, yan. So yung unang u natin is, so ito yan. So ito yung unang u natin, no? 13 over 8 integral of e raised to 40 sine 3t. So ang integral niyan is ito. So negative 3 over 25. So 13 over 8, copy lang natin. 13 over 8. Tapos copy natin yung integral nun. So na yun, yung nakapula. Ayan. Negative 3 over 25 e raised to 40 cosine 3t plus 4 over 25 e raised to 40 sine 3t. Negative 3 over 25 e raised to 40 cosine 3t plus 4 over 25 e raised to 40 sine 3t. Okay, so yan na yung una. Then yung pangalawa, so ito, yung 9 over 8. So 9 over 8, integral of e raised to 40 cosine 3t dt. So nasan yung integral ng e raised to 40? Yung pangalawa, no? So ito. So 9 over 8 times 3 over 25, e raised to 40 sine 3t plus 4 over 25, e raised to 40 cosine 3. Haba pala. Okay, so copy na natin. Negative 9 over 8. 3 over 25 e raised to 40 sine 3t plus 4 over 25 cosine 3t e raised to 40. Then yung pangatlo, eto, yung negative 37 over 8 tapos integral nung negative e raised to negative 40 sine 3t dt. Nasa yung integral niyan. So eto. So negative 37 over 8 times negative 3 over 25 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t minus 4 over 25 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. So copy lang natin. Negative 37 over 8. Negative 3 over 25 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t minus 4 over 25 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then yung last sa u natin, so 9 over 8 times integral of e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t dt. So 9 over 8, tapos ito, yung last na inintegral natin. So 9 over 8, positive yan, no? 3 over 25, e raised to a negative 40 sine 3t minus 4 over 25 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. So, yan na yung u natin. Tapos, multiply na lang natin sa loob. So, therefore, u is equals to, so 13 times 3 is 39. So, negative 39. 8 times 25. 200. Okay, so 200. So negative 39 over 200. E raised to 40 cosine 3t. Tapos 13 times 4, 52. 8 times 25 is 200. E raised to 40 sine 3t. Then minus 9 times 3 is 27. 27 over 200. Copy mo yung e raised to e raised to 40 sine 3t. Then 9 times 4 is 36. So negative 36 over 200 e raised to 40 cosine 3t. Then sa baba naman. Sa baba, 37 times 3. 21. 9 times 9 plus 2 is 11. So 111.
111.
Ayun na lang ang bag eh, no? Multiplication. Ayan. Over 200. Positive ano? Kasi negative times negative. E raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. Tapos 37 times 4. 28 carry 2, 12, 148. So 148. 148 over 200. So positive kasi negative times negative. E raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Okay? Then 9 times 3 is 27. So plus, hirap naman. So plus 27 over 200. E raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then 9 times 4 is negative 36 over 200 e raised to negative 40 cosine 3t. So, yan na yung u mo. Kung may masisimplify ka pa, i-simplify mo bago ka mag-proceed sa formula ng SAPI. So, ano bang pwede dito? So, cosine, eto no. Eto, tsaka to. So, negative 39 over 200 minus 36.
Sir, hindi po ba negative yung 27 over 200?
Alin? Positive, di ba?
Yung galing po doon sa...
Saan?
So,
Ha? Ano? May mali ba? Positive, di ba? So, 9 over 8 times. Parehas positive. Ito naman negative pa. Kasi negative 9 over 8. Baka, imagination.
Sakto lang, sir. Sakto lang.
Oh, baka nananaginip ka na. Wait lang. So, 39 plus 36. 75. 75 over 200. 75, 200. 3 over 8, ano? Okay. So, add lang natin to, no? Negative 39 minus 36. So, negative 75 over 200. So, kapag nilowest term mo siya, negative 3 over 8. Okay? Nilowest term ko na para hindi lumaki yung value. Therefore, u natin is negative 3 over 8. Copy mo yung e raised to 40 cos sine 3t. Tapos ito, tsaka ito, pwede mong pagsamahin. 52 minus 27 is 25 over 200. So 1 over 8. So divide mo both side by 25. So magiging 1 over 8. Copy mo yung e raised to 40 sine 3t. Okay? So sa baba, ang pwedeng pagsamahin dyan is yung cosine at yung sine. So 111 minus 36. Ilan yun?
75, sir.
Ayun, 75. So 3 over 8 ulit, no? Positive. Kasi mas malaki yung 111. 3 over 8. So 3 over 8 e raised to a negative 40 cos sine 3t. Okay? Then ito, 148 minus 27. Plus pala. 55, 175. So 175 over 200. So 7 over 8. So plus 7 over 8 e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. So yan na yung u natin. So yung u, sa-substitute mo ngayon sa SAPI. So where SAPI is equals to psi u. Yung psi natin ako natin kanina, no? Yung u, eto. So direct sub lang. Yung psi natin, yung galing sa SAC. So ito, e raised to negative 40, e raised to 40, negative 7, e raised to negative 40, e raised to 40. Substitute lang natin yung psi dito. Therefore, SAPI is psi e raised to a negative 40, e raised to 40, negative 7, e raised to negative 40, tsaka e raised to 40. Then yung u natin, ayun, yun nakuha natin. So, negative 3 over 8, e raised to 40, cos sine 3t, plus 1 over 8, e raised to 40, sine 3t. Positive 3 over 8, e raised to negative 40 cos sine 3t, plus 7 over 8, e raised to negative 40 sine 3t. Then multiply natin yung dalawa para makuha natin yung SAPI. Therefore, SAPI is equals to, so ito, red pen nga. Ito, multiply mo dito sa taas, diba? Tapos ito, sa baba. So, multiply na natin. E raised to a negative 40 times negative 3 over 8. So, ito, multiply mo dito. Makakancel yung e raised to negative 40 tsaka e raised to 40. Ano? So, matitira dyan is 3 over 8. I mean, negative 3 over 8 cosine 3t. Gets ba? Tapos, multiply mo pa dito. Makakancel din si e raised to negative 40. So, matitira dyan is 1 over 8 sine 3t. So, magiging plus 1 over 8 sine 3t. Tapos, ito, sa baba natin siya i-multiply. So, makakancel si e raised to 40 tsaka e raised to negative 40. Ang matitira is 3 over 8 cosine 3t. Okay? Tapos multiply natin dito, makakancel yung dalawang e. So matitira is positive 7 over 8 sine 3t. Then yung ito, multiply natin sa taas. So makakancel din yung E. So magiging negative 7 times negative 3 over 8 is positive 21 over 8. Ang matitira na lang is cosine 3t. Okay, so ito multiply mo dito. So negative 7 over 8. Cancel yung E, so sine 3t. Tapos ito, multiply mo sa baba. So dito muna, cancel yung E, so 3 over 8 cosine 3t. Cosine 3t. Tapos dito naman, cancel din yung E. So 7 over 8 sine 3t. Yan. Tapos kung may masisimplify, isimplify mo na. So cancel C, negative 3 over 8 tsaka positive 3 over 8 cosine 3t. Sa baba, maka-cancel si negative 7 over 8 sine 3t tsaka positive sine over 8 sine 3t. Okay, so sulat na natin yung natira. Therefore, say P is equals to, so 1 over 8 sine 3t plus 7 over 8 sine 3t. Sa baba, 21 over 8 cos sine 3t plus 3 over 8 cos sine 3t. So parehas ano, pagsamahin na natin. So 7 over 8 plus 1 over 8 is 1. So magiging sine 3t na lang yan. Tapos 21 over 8 plus 3 over 8 is 24 over 8. 24 divided 8 is 1, 2, 3. So tatlo. 3 cos sine 3t. So yan lang pala yung SAP natin, no? Haba pa ng solution. SAP natin is sine 3t, 3 cos sine 3t. Therefore, since SAP is equals to sine 3t tapos 3 cos sine 3t, pag nire-write mo yan, magiging ganito yan. So 1, 0 sine 3t plus 0, 3 cos sine 3t. Okay? And after that, makukuha na natin si C, yung general solution natin. Therefore, C is equals to say C plus say P. Okay, so ano yung say C natin? Ito, no? C1, 1 negative 7 e raised to negative 40. And C2 natin ay C2, 1, 1 e raised to 40. So, copy lang natin. So, say C natin is C1, 1 negative 7 e raised to negative 40 plus C2, 1, 1 e raised to 40. Then plus yung CP natin, which is 1, 0 sine 3t plus 0, 3 cos sine 3t. Nagets nyo bakit naging 1, 0 yan tsaka 0, 3? Gets nyo ba?
Di, sir.
Di ba yung YP natin nung last time is A sine t plus b cos sine t. Okay? So sa taas, sine. So yung sine natin merong may value ng 1, no? So 1. Yung cosine natin wala, kaya sa 0, walang cosine sa taas. Sa baba naman, may sine, wala tayong sine, kaya 0 yung taas. Then sa baba, cosine, kaya dyan natin nilagay yung 3. Okay? So ganun yan. Okay, so solve na natin. So ito na yung ating general solution. Where yung C of 0 natin is equals to 3, 6. Yung x natin, di ba 3, then y natin is 6, then yung t natin is equals to 0. Yan. Okay? So, substitute na natin yung c is equals to ano, di ba? xy. So, magiging 3, 6 is equals to c1, 1 negative 7 e raised to negative 4 times 0. So, yung t natin is 0. Plus c2, 1, 1 e raised to 4 times 0 plus 1, 0 sine 3t plus 0, 3 cos sine 3t. So, e raised to 0 is equals to 1. 1 yan na, baka 0 yung sagot nyo. Masisira, makakancel nyo yan. Okay? So, 1 lang yan. So, 3, 6 is equals to C1, 1 negative 7 times 1 plus C2, 1, 1 times 1 plus sine 0 na to, no? So, sine 0 is 0, cosine 0 is 1. So, 0 na yan. Plus 0 plus cosine 1, so 1 times 0, 3. So, therefore, gawa na tayo na equation. 3 is equals to C1 plus C2, equation 1. Then, 6 is equals to negative 7 C1 plus C2 plus 3. So, lipat natin si 3 sa kabila. Therefore, 3 is equals to negative 7 C1 plus C2. So, equation 2. So, pwedeng Caltech or by elimination. So, try natin na lang ng elimination. Wala akong open na calculator. So, 3 is equals to C1 plus C2. Then, 3 is equals to negative 7C1 plus C2. So, multiply natin yung second equation. Ay, first na lang. By negative 1. So, magiging negative 3, negative C1, negative C2. So, 3, negative 7C1 plus C2. So, cancel yung C2. Therefore, so 0 na lang yan. Negative 1, negative 7 is negative 8. C1, tapos divide natin both side by negative 1 over 8. So therefore, C1 is equals to 0. Solving for C2, substitute natin sa equation 1. 3 is equals to C1 plus C2. So 0 plus C2 is equals to 3. Therefore, C2 is equals to 3. So, nakuha na natin si C1 and C2, makukuha na natin si particular solution. So, for a particular solution, so C is equals to X, Y. Happy lang natin, no? Asa na yung general solution natin? So, ito. So, C1, 1 negative 7, e raised to negative 40. So, C1 natin is 0, no? So, 0, 1 negative 7 e raised to negative 40. Tapos C2, 1, 1 e raised to 40. So ang C2 natin is 3. So plus 3. 1, 1 e raised to 40. Plus 1, 0 sine 3t plus 0, 3 cosine 3t. 1, 0 sine 3t plus 0, 3 cosine 3t. So, cancel na to kasi 0 naman na yung C1 natin. Therefore, x is equals to 3 e raised to 40 plus sine 3t. Then, y natin is 3 e raised to 40 tapos 0 to, no, yung pangatlo. And yung pang-apat is 3 cosine 3t. Check natin kung tama ba ang pinagagawa natin. 3e raised to 40 plus sine 3t, 3e raised to 40 plus 3 cos 3. Kasi yung sagot natin. So, ayun. 3e raised to 40 plus sine 3t, 3e raised to 40. Tama. Tama yung solution natin. Okay? So, ganun yung variation of parameters. May tanong ba? May tanong ba sa lecture natin? Wala? Ano kayo? Sabaw pa ba kayo?
Sabaw na sabaw, sir.
Nakakayo sir.
So, tapos na yung lecture
Mantika.
natin na chapter 2 and 3. So, anong gusto yung quiz natin? 2 or 3? Anong,
Parang wala,
sir?
Sir, pwede none of the above.
Gago. Hindi pwede yun. Kasi,
Rawal ba isa?
kung pasado kayo sa
Pero nga
first, kung pasado kayo nung first quiz, wala na tayong second quiz or third quiz. Kasi, doon ko na pagbabasehan yung grade nyo ay puro mga bagsak. Kaya, kailangan mahabol nyo yung yung first quiz nyo para makapasa kayo. Anong chapter yung gusto nyo? Ito, chapter 3.
Lorwak na lang.
Sir, wag na yan.
Ulitin na lang yung top 1, sir.
Floor
Sir,
wax
yung chapter 1 na lang, sir, ulit.
Ano yun? Hindi pwede yun.
Comeback, sir.
Mamili na lang, maglagay na lang ako na.
Sir.
Chapter 3 na lang, no? Ito yung ganito.
Sir, wag yan, sir.
Pero nga ba?
Yan, sir. Nakakamatay.
Sir,
Sir,
baka
pang isang
matay
araw
kami
yan,
dyan,
isang
magdugo ilong, sir.
Di wala tayo alas 3 sir eh.